A few months ago, you know, we found out from OsamaSon that Jump Out 2 was scrapped, okay? So we know from there that he was working on something totally different. And while doing all this, he's also been on tour for Jump Out, but that just ended recently. So now the next big thing for him is music, okay? Psychotic. That's the title of the album. I also made a video about this recently, but y'all know with OsamaSon, we keep up with his rollout. As much as people talk about his controversy, it's only right that we bring up the music too. And from what I've been seeing, he's been teasing snippets. During the shows, after the shows, he's been giving us hints that he's working on some new shit. And he also trying out different sounds. Hopefully he don't do the same thing he did with Jump Out where he dragged that whole rollout out. But leaking is a very big issue with OsamaSon. Hopefully we don't deal with that no more. We don't want to keep seeing Glow and Peace posting. Nah, shout out to Glow and Peace. But like, as much as I like OsamaSon, I don't want to keep seeing unreleased music get out there without his permission. Yeah, it's one thing enjoying the music. Don't get it twisted. I do. But it messes up his progress. You know, you don't know what he got going on. It mess up money. It mess up music videos. He probably got planned for those songs. You just never know. But the way how this rollout been going, it's looking clean so far. We shouldn't have to worry about much. Let me not jinx that, but yeah. And it's crazy because I've been seeing stuff recently flying around on Twitter that OsamaSon has been showing love to Ken Carson. Now, you know, that whole situation that happened in 2023 where Ken Carson was so-called blackballing OsamaSon, that's what people were saying, but it wasn't true at all. When that situation happened, it created this whole beef between Ken Carson fans and OsamaSon fans. Some of these dudes are immature. They just can't pick one artist and mess with the other artist for some reason. Ken Carson fans and OsamaSon fans just don't like each other. That's been a thing for a while at this point because you know how people are. It was already a rumor that OsamaSon and Ken Carson didn't like each other. And it only got worse over time because OsamaSon was doing little things where you can tell that he was influenced by Ken Carson. That's not a bad thing before y'all start complaining and crying talking about some bro, he not influenced by him. There's pictures out there, there's proof out there, nothing wrong with that. Nobody really knew if OsamaSon and Ken Carson actually messed with each other or not, so it's always been weird between them. And y'all know I was making videos about that whole situation, but now I wanted to show y'all that OsamaSon is showing Ken Carson love. And as much as I was making videos about the bad, I don't see anybody talking about how OsamaSon has been showing bro love, as much as y'all was posting a whole beef between them. And of course there probably wasn't anything to begin with. They probably wasn't beefing at all. So obviously he messed with bro music and he's a little inspired. And the reason why I say he's inspired is because recently I was streaming, right? And I listened to the psychotic snippets that came out, right? And bro, my whole chat was spamming, yo, this sounds just like Ken. And if you look at the Twitter comments, they were saying the same thing. So is it crazy to say that he's inspired by Ken Carson? He's been showing him love. But anyways, instead of me chatting, I'm gonna just go ahead and play my stream clip of everything that happened. OsamaSon snippet sound like Ken flow. What you mean? Show it real quick. Where do I go to? New OsamaSon psychotic snippet. Play that back? Wait, what the f? Not gonna lie, I'm gonna do it better than Ken. Do what? Rap better? What you trying to say? What does he do better than Ken? And why do we gotta compare them every time? Oh my god. Sound like Osama to me? Yeah. He probably talk about the flow, like the way he's flowing, because you know Ken be taking those little pauses. Here, I don't know how to explain it. That sounds like his flow a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That's some Ken. But I wouldn't be surprised though. Bro, we already know that OsamaSon is inspired by Ken. I don't understand, like, why is that a problem? That's very obvious. And y'all remember that when they was at Rolling Loud, OsamaSon was watching Ken. He's been liking every snippet this preview, every picture this post on his spam account, not his main account. He's been liking his spam picture. He's inspired, bro, and it's okay. But I feel like y'all be trying to make it a problem. Nothing wrong with inspiration. That's what I'm saying, bro. Look up to him for real. All right, let me make that. Nigga said Ken sound like Future. Whatever, man. Yeah, man, I appreciate that, man. Okay, that really is Ken flow. But it sounds hard. Don't get it twisted. I like it. That should be so distorted to the point where you can't even hear their vocals. That's literally what's going on right now. That's how Ken should be. I fuck with that heavy. Yeah, I fuck with it. But just know when he dropped this, bro, it's gonna be a huge problem, bro. Ken fans ain't gonna stop bringing this up. That shit ain't gonna never end, bro. Yo, watch this shit get leaked in a week. Give it a week. You're gonna see it on Glow and Peace page. Hey, I'm telling you, bro. See, with me, bro, I have no problem with distortion, hard 808, you know what I'm saying, with OsamaSon. I don't have a problem with it. But I do like melodic OsamaSon, for sure. Melodic OsamaSon is the way. Yeah, it depends on what type of person you are too, bro. Unless you want to get out, you want to beat them in the car or whatever, you want to hear distorted hard shit. Sometimes I just want to chill. I just want to relax. Most of the time, that's what I'm doing. You feel me? So I'm on my setup 24/7. You know. That's not a bad take, Good Creek. It's not a bad take. Yeah, Tana and Fago, we do that. Full live if anyone cares. Oh, he went live on that sliding account. So is that his new spam or whatever? Do niggas just be changing the names of it? Cause I'd be like, damn, how the fuck they be gaining like so many followers so fast or whatever? Did you hear that new Yop? I don't keep up with Yop. Not gonna lie to you, bro. Yo, I'm excited, bro, for this new whatever he working on. Y'all remember that Cardi picture? Yo, this is literally that same please shoot me. You're so tough, little hoe. OsamaSon fan base is the funniest ever, gang. But they the most weirdest ones. Gang, look at the last slide. What you mean? Am I missing something? They did the Uzi. Is this saying Ken flow? Why does it sound like I'm not tweaking, right? You're not tweaking. I really hear that first snip. You know what he doing? They been posting anything else? Yo, we need this more, bro. That song called Bands is so hard. Yo, y'all know I be having that shit on repeat. Yo, all right, bro. Yo, they gotta stop this, man. Yo, y'all think that's ever gonna happen, though? Are we ever gonna have a duo this close to this? Anywhere close to Uzi and Cardi? I think the closest right now, probably Ken and Lone. That's really it. It was O and that. Be for real, bro. I feel like niggas be just saying that either for promo or just to say that we got some new shit. Like, I don't think niggas genuinely think OsamaSon and Netspin are the new Uzi and Cardi. I'm not talking about impact-wise or anything like that. I'm talking about chemistry, like just making heat. That's how Uzi and Cardi was when they first came up. That's really what it was. Niggas said K3 and OsamaSon. Okay, you're trolling. K3 is nowhere near this level. Pretty fun and chase. You niggas gotta be realistic, bro. Can't say shit like that. So yeah, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this whole rollout so far. You know, all we know is that he working on something. He just got off a tour. So it only means that the next step is music, okay? Whatever he's working on. And how do y'all feel about the recent snippets? Because some of them I actually mess with, and I'm not gonna lie, here and there, I feel like I'm hearing a little bit of Ken inspiration in there when it comes to the flow. I don't think he's just biting them. He definitely still got his own sound. I don't want to jump the gun there. But anyways, make sure y'all follow all my socials. Tune into my Twitch. I stream very randomly, almost every day. So go ahead and tune in with that shit. Also, make sure y'all follow my IG right now. I love y'all so much. Y'all stay blessed. Peace.